Hello everyone, my name is Lance090. Welcome back to Let's Play Banished. Let's see, I thought I took these people off of this. Yes, I did, okay. Where we left off, we just did a bunch of stone mining. I have since redirected those people who were mining stone to build buildings. Mainly houses because we had a huge population. We have a good amount of firewood. I think we could turn him off. Or maybe I just turned him on. Not exactly sure. Getting some houses built, hopefully. They don't... Once again, my builders don't seem to be doing anything I'm telling them to do. They're still trying to get supplies from somewhere. Not sure. But we're actually doing very good. It's actually now starting to get up to the point where I'm not exactly sure what I should do next. I think I need another Forester's Lodge. Because we're just going through wood like nothing else. So let's get one built. Oh yeah, we were gonna wait till the winter was over to see how the two herbalist huts did. How much leather do we have? Quite a bit, so we can put the tailor back on. Tailor is always an easy thing to put on because all they use is leather. Or the problem with the blacksmith and woodcutters, they use wood, which we need for everything else. But leather, there is just absolutely nothing else we can do with it. Okay, they're building the cemetery too. Back to being low on stone again. It's kind of weird. I think I have enough houses for all the families. There's a bunch of people who are living on their own, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, wood is something we really need because we need to start trading something once they actually bring in farmer seeds. Someone died of old age. But luckily we have a cemetery now. No, it's not built because the builders are lazy. I really don't know what they're doing. They just have not been getting stuff built. I don't have anything down here scheduled to build. And I deselected everything, didn't I? Just like dying for no reason, I suppose. I wonder whose house that was, or what house he lived at. People are a little bit unhappy because they didn't have a graveyard to put them in, but you know, that's their fault. Okay, it's the next season. How did this do? About 500 of each thing. How did this one do? About 500 of each thing. So, yeah, I totally just put a forester's lodge down here. It's no big deal. I'm having trouble finding it again. There it is. We will stick it. Fit right there. No, not quite. Right there. And they're out of leather again. Let's turn off the woodcutter. Okay. Probably put people working on the stone again, maybe. Yeah. Only need 2 builders, really, and 2 laborers. As long as they do what I tell them to do. Wish I had enough stone I could start turning these roads into stone roads. That would really speed things up. But look, there's a trader. Don't really have anything to trade with them, but let's see. Steel tools. Oh wait, I don't need steel tools. I can tell them to start bringing specific things, but then it costs more to get those things. It's also kind of interesting just to rely on the random chance. Overall, this game is pretty easy. I know I've had a couple times where I got frustrated, but they didn't. Those just basically they weren't building buildings when they should be, which was more of a frustration than something that had to be done because we were doing just fine on food and everything. So this game's really easy. And I have it on had it on the hard setting. It doesn't really count anymore though, because the hard setting just determines what you start with, which made it so we started with pretty much nothing and we had to build everything from the ground up. So another way to artificially make it a little bit harder is to not order any specific stuff from the trader. Okay, once this is built, I'm gonna make some people work here. Same goes for this one. Wood is a lot more important than stone right now for us. Actually, it always will be, really. Because we need to start building the trade goods, and the trade goods are basically cut lumber, which is the firewood, tools from the blacksmith, clothes from the tailor, but those, I don't think we'll ever be able to sell those, really. That's it. I might be able to sell beer once we can make beer, but that's going to be quite some time because we need to be able to plant wheat for that, which we don't have. So basically the 2 things we can sell are the 2 things that require wood. on top of that, we needed to build everything with too. Once I finally get around to building this market, which I'm not going to do until this is completely full, which it's starting to get there. Once this starts being full all the time, we'll need to build the market, and then we'll also want to build storehouses right next to these outskirts areas that I got over here. And then we can hire vendors that will take the stuff from each storehouse and bring it there. It's just a way to make things a little bit more efficient. Oh, that's where my builders were. I forgot I built this tunnel. Yeah, now our wood's starting to come in pretty quickly. Another person just grew up. Turn the tailor on again temporarily. Why did they pick some blueberries and then just leave them there? That is starting to get full. Oh, someone died of old age. I think this house is one of the houses that had someone die, because I'm pretty sure it had only one person in it who was older. The good thing is I kept our houses being built up fast enough so that by this point where people are starting to die, they have new houses to move to and stuff, so we have plenty enough population to work with this problem. To increase the stone limit to 1,000. And I have a surplus of builders and laborers right now, so I'm going to tell them to start clearing this area back here out. And this winter. And we need, oops. Why do I still have this on? Okay. Woodcutter, please. Just wondering what I should build next. I'm not really sure. Everything just takes so much stone. Oh, we need to turn the blacksmith on. It doesn't give me any warning about the tools. We almost had a problem there. Our town's gotten pretty self-sufficient. By the time we're getting to this point where I don't know what to do next, that's when we know that we're doing pretty well. Especially our wood supply, now they have 2 foresters' lodges going. We really don't have any problems right now. Finally start working up a good quantity of trade goods. Eventually we might have to move these 2 buildings further out. I want to make as many houses that can fit around this market within its circle, so depending on how many more I can fit inside it here, I'm gonna have to start building them down here. Uh-oh, storage for produced goods is near capacity. We have to build the market now. I think I knew what pushed it over. I think it's the blacksmith, since we can have him on pretty much 24/7 now. He's gonna store a lot of tools in here. Uh-oh, 100% full. Builders, where are you? Get this built. Yes, I know our storage capacity is full. third builder. Very much would prefer. A blacksmith died. Whoa, 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 so what's going on? Whoa, a bunch of people died. Blacksmith died of old age. Replaced blacksmith. Stone cutter was replaced by a rock. Replaced her. Died of old age. No labor replaced her. Who was she? Teacher. What the heck? How is there no... Something... Oh, okay. That's what happened. That's... Okay, so what happened was, since the teacher died, everyone who was in the school system immediately became adults. It's gonna slow down our efficiency a little bit. It's not too huge, but that was kind of stupid. Mainly because 3 people died at the same time, so there would have been someone to replace her, but he decided to be stupid. And now we have a bunch of laborers. Let's get this thing built right now. Okay. So, what should I do about that? Well, now there's a bunch more adults, a lot more people need houses, so... There's just some weird circumstantial stuff going on there. A new trader here. Onions and corn. Thank you, I don't want any. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not work on these. This market built, no matter what the cost. Sometimes speed. Come on, get it built. Man, our builders just lollygag all the time. There they go. Thank you, builder. Okay, so I'll make 2 people vendors. Go down to 2 builders, get these built. Stone cutter. There we go. Now the vendors should take everything that's in here and move it into here, for the most part. Once that's done, I can build more storage barns closer to these places to make them a little bit more efficient. does suck that we have like six uneducated people all at once. I didn't really intend for that to happen. Get it all in there. Don't want to work on the new storage barns until this one is empty. Because we want to make sure the main problem of why I just didn't build that faster or something is your people, unless they have a market, they will grab food from whatever's closest. So when this was the only thing we had, it was the only thing that was closest for everyone, so it functioned just like a market. And you want to make sure they get a balanced diet, so you want them all to go here. But this market, the market makes it so everyone who's in this circle, I believe, will go here instead, even if something else is closer. Which guarantees a balanced diet if you have more than one of these. So that's why I waited until this one was full, because then we would have to build another one of these. But since this has its own storage capacity, we don't need another storage barn right now. So once I feel like they have everything for the most part moved into here, I'll build barns here. Not here right now because there's no produced goods over there. And over here. And then the vendors, instead of going between here and there, will go to those other barns and bring the stuff here. Which would make things a little bit more efficient. But anyway, I think that's it for this episode. I accidentally forgot not to record the time. So I hope you all enjoyed and have a good day.